Hello everyone. Hi, this is Alok Ojha. Welcome to StudyIQ IAS English. Imagine that every day your account gets credited with 5,000 rupees. And there's a condition that at the end of the day, in that case, if you do not utilize the money, the amount would be taken back from your account. Correct? So similarly, every day, like our day is filled with approximately around 86,400 seconds. Okay? I'm not sounding philosophical, but I'm telling you something about importance of time. Okay. So the most important aspect that we need to understand during the preparation of civil services is the value of time. Rather it be for the aspirants, those who are appearing in 2026 or in 27 or in 28. The most valuable asset that you have is time. Correct? Like it is like you might have heard on Google, you might have heard on YouTube's and Instagram Reels, you might have heard, watched on Google that if you need to understand the value of a second ask a person who has just skipped an accident. If you have to understand the value of 1 minute, ask a person who has missed his bus, train or a flight. Similarly, if you have to ask the value of 1 year, ask a student who has failed in that year. So the most important aspect for the aspirants, I'm telling you, please start respecting time. Correct? Because time and money speaks the same language. You save me today, I'll save you tomorrow. So today I'll be telling you a short strategy because there are many aspirants. Like few days back, I'm continuously getting messages on Telegram that, sir, I'm working professional and I am unable to manage time. I have to appear in 2027. Okay, like although he's 24, 25 years of age, but still he is planning to appear in 2027 so that his preparation becomes sound and dynamic. And in that case, in a very first attempt, he clear this exam. So please suggest a strategy in that case that what do I need to follow? So today's video is specifically for the professionals who are working. Apart from this, there are many students who are going through the process of undergraduation or those who are pursuing their graduation and planning an attempt in 2027. So today's video is specifically for the aspirants, those who are planning to appear in 2027. Okay. So as a part of this, I have divided the entire phase of your 2025 and 2026 into 3 parts. So phase 1, September, October, November and December 2025. It is nothing but the foundation phase. Second important phase, that is from January 2026 till specifically the phase of December 2026. This is nothing but consolidation phase. And finally comes from January till the entire process of your mains in 2027. This is nothing but integrated phase. So try to divide your preparation in such a manner. Then phase 1, how to start the preparation. Many of us have a hurdle. Sir, what kind of timetable do we need to prepare? Apart from this, I work for 8 to 10 hours on daily basis. Like approximately I have 2 hours of commutation time. And in that case, how do I balance my study in that case? How do I manage my time in that case? So prepare a proper strategy. Rather than focusing time-based approach, focus on target-based approach. Now prepare a target on monthly basis and try to follow that target. Okay. In fact, you can also use your commutation time for watching the videos. You can also use your commutation time for reading current affairs. Apart from reading certain magazines such as Yojana and Kurukshetra. So here you have to use your time wisely. So for September 2025, okay, again, I am telling you one thing before the start of the video. This is not an ideal strategy. I repeat, this is not an ideal strategy. Okay. Here, after doing a research specifically from different websites and so on, after speaking to few of the aspirants, and after speaking to the aspirants, those who have qualified this exam, okay, and those who are working professional, I have come up with this strategy. Okay, so it's not an ideal strategy. You can make the changes in the strategy accordingly. So September 2025, try to cover 6 to 8 standard NCERT for history. Apart from this, cover the polity NCERT 11 standard, that is Indian Constitution at work. So here you can get the basic snippets of the Indian Constitution, such as Union Executive, the judicial system, the Supreme Court and the High Court, various jurisdictions, difference between fundamental rights and fundamental duties, what are DPSPs, correct? Why DPSP are referred as positive obligations, fundamental rights are referred as negative obligations. So the basics would be prepared. Role of president, impeachment of president, Indian Parliament. So as a part of this, you will start understanding the basics. And apart from this, choose a newspaper. Rather it be The Hindu or the Indian Express. So daily current affairs you need to cover. So as a part of September, try to cover history NCERT followed by polity NCERT. Then comes October 2025. History, I would suggest you compulsorily read Tamil Nadu State Board books, because here things have been explained in a very simplified format. So 11th standard Tamil Nadu State Board book is related to ancient and medieval history. On the other hand, 12th standard Tamil Nadu State Board book, it is related to modern and world history. So in October, try to cover 11th and 12th standard Tamil Nadu State Board book, okay, for history. 12th standard biology NCERT, last 4 chapters, and this is for environment section. Okay, if possible, I am saying if possible you can manage time, because in the month of October, okay, I can understand it's a festive season like Diwali, then Dussehra. So Dussehra is there, Diwali is there. So approximately you have an holiday of 4 to 5 hours. And if possible, I would suggest you manage time and also read, apart from last 4 chapters of biology NCERT, also read 9th and 10th standard ICSE board book for environment. Clear? Moving ahead. Then comes November 2025. Go for 11th standard fundamentals of physical geography. This is the 11th standard NCERT for geography. Important one. And go for 11th and 12th standard economics, micro and macro economics, apart from daily current affairs. Okay, fundamentals of physical geography will give you a short insight into different aspects of climatology, oceanography, and so on. December 2025. Read India's physical environment, again related to geography. Then go for 6th, 7th and 8th standard geography old NCERT. And this is one of the best sources for world history. If you observe geography old NCERT, okay, here you will come to know about one important aspect, like in geography as a part of the old NCERT, okay, continent-wise things have been explained. For example, Africa. So the landmass of Africa, the countries of Africa, the climate in the region of Africa, the wildlife, river system, mountain ranges, cropping pattern, everything has been explained in this NCERTs in a very simplified format. So 6th, 7th and 8th standard geography old NCERT for world geography, current affairs. Okay, daily current affairs here. Rather it be The Hindu or the Indian Express newspaper. Clear? Please find some time to revise the entire NCERTs that you have read till now. So for September, October, November and December, you have covered the NCERT for history, geography, polity and economics. Apart from this, you have covered the environment section from the ICSE board book. Now let's come into the advanced stage, also referred as consolidation stage. Now you have to move from the NCERT to the higher stage, wherein you will be preferring your reference books. Okay? January 2026. M. Lakshmikant for polity. And here you have wide range of chapters. Okay, wide range of chapters you have to cover here. Like for example, I'll tell you like framing of constitution, constituent assembly, different committees related to the constituent assembly, fundamental rights, fundamental duties, DPSP, Indian Parliament, Union Executive, State Executive, Judiciary, PRIs, commissions, and so on. Okay, so averagely, if you study for 3 hours on daily basis, polity, so I expect that you can complete the polity approximately around 100 hours. So you have to push the number of hours with the passage of time. Okay, so at least in a month, you can go for one book reading of the entire Lakshmikant if you study averagely for 3 to 3.5 or 4 hours on daily basis. Okay, apart from this, also revise the 11th standard NCERT. The time has started now where you should pick up your optionals, because there are many optionals. Okay, an average time span to complete an optional is approximately 4 to 5 months. Sometimes big optionals like history, it takes approximately 5 to 6 months. So from January, start the preparation of your optional and go for current affairs along with Yojana and Kurukshetra. So averagely, suppose you're working for 8 hours on daily basis. Now, if you take approximately 2 hours for your traveling or commutation time, within that time, try to cover your current affairs, Yojana and Kurukshetra. Okay? Your Lakshmikant and your optional, here somehow you have to manage averagely 5 hours. Somehow. Okay? Please try to reduce the sleep cycle. In that case, now comes February 2026. Indian Geography, you can read from Majid Hussain or Periyar by Arvind Kumar, apart from your optional plus Yojana and Kurukshetra and current affairs, whatever you are reading. Then comes March 2026. This is 26, sorry, not 25. Ancient and medieval history. You have to cover ancient and medieval history from Poonam Dalal Dahiya. Many of you prefer R.S. Sharma. It's okay. If you are, okay with R.S. Sharma, there's no issue with that. You can prefer that book. But I would suggest you Poonam Dalal Dahiya, because things have been explained in Poonam Dalal Dahiya in a very systematic format. So the first half is ancient India, wherein different things have been covered, ranging from prehistoric culture, Indus Valley civilization, then Vedic civilization, Mahajanpad, Buddhism, Jainism, Mauryas, Guptas, post-Guptas, post-Mauryas, and so on. Similarly, as a part of medieval India, rise of Islam till the Sikh Empire, the Mughals, the Delhi Sultanate, the regional kingdoms, Vijayanagar, Bahamani, everything has been covered in quite depth and detail. Apart from this, after every chapter, there has been a mention of PYQs, which will help you out. Okay? Then, optional current affairs, Yojana and Kurukshetra. April 2026, modern Indian history. Many of the students prefer Spectrum by Rajiv Ahir for modern Indian history. A very good book, but a bulky one. And another book, which is quite interesting as well, is B.L. Grover and Alka Mehta for modern Indian history. You can prefer that. Okay? Optional, current affairs, Yojana and Kurukshetra. So this is from January 2026 to April 2026. This is a part of consolidation phase. Apart from who are like the professionals who are working, I am taking into account entirely 10 hours, 8 hours of your work and 2 hours specifically of your traveling time. So apart from this, you have to manage averagely 4 to 5 hours minimum, I'm saying. Okay. Then May 2026, go for reading world history either from Janan Mathur or Norman Louis. Somehow you have to manage time. so that you can prepare the basics of world history from 10th standard NCERT Arjun Dev. Okay? And now go for first revision of your optional. It's been 4 months that you have been studying your optional. January, February, March and April. So go for the first revision of your optional. Also cover art and culture from one of the NCERT themes of Indian history, and you can go through the book Nitin Singhania. June 2026. Now the time has come wherein you have to focus on small topics as well. Like GS paper 1 has a topic post-independence India. In GS paper 3 has a topic internal security. Indian society as a part of GS paper 1, disaster management. So try to cover and consolidate these topics within a month. Okay. Now, July 2026. GS paper 4 plays a very major role. Okay. And in that case, GS paper 4, start reading ethics apart from paper 2. That is GS paper 2 international relations. August 2026, again GS paper 4 ethics and governance and social justice, which is an important section of GS paper 2. You can cover from here. The basic aspects. Apart from this, current affairs. Okay. Moving ahead. September 2026. First revision of the polity. Okay. Revision of modern Indian history and current affairs. October 2026, revision of geography, first revision, revision of your ancient and medieval Indian history, and now you can go for test series for your optionals. Okay, because if you go for your test series for your optionals from October, November, December, January 2027, February 2027 and March 2027. So 6 months you have been through. Averagely, I'm saying you, averagely in a month, suppose you go for 4 tests of your optional. So averagely, before going for prelims exam, you have covered approximately 24 to 28 tests for your optional. Okay, that will make your preparation quite sound and dynamic, and you will feel quite confident enough that at least I have covered my optional. So you can start your test series for the optional from approximately October 2026. Then November 2026. CSAT plays a very crucial role, my friends. There are many aspirants who cross approximately 95 in GS paper 1, but are not able to score well in GS paper 2 CSAT. They're not able to qualify that. So start your CSAT practice from November 2026 and revision of GS paper 4 ethics. December, again CSAT. CSAT you need to continue till your prelims exam. Okay. And then go for second revision of everything. Optional for the CSAT plus second revision of your optional for the next 10 days and CSAT plus for the next 20 days of the month, 21 days of the month of December, go for revision of your entire GS papers 1, 2, 3 and 4. 2027. Okay. I would suggest you after Holi, you can start your preparation for prelims, solely for prelims. Okay. That is approximately after February and March. You have to cover economic survey, budget and India yearbook as well. Okay. One more thing. Make a habit of writing answer on daily basis. Compulsory one answer on daily basis. And second habit you have to develop, at least within a fortnight, you have to write one essay. So by the time you appear for your mains exam, suppose you have appearing in 2027, you have written at least 30 essays. Again, it would give you a good confidence. So this is not an ideal strategy. After having word with many aspirants, those who have appeared, okay, after having word with the aspirants, those who have qualified, even after working, and like I had a word with them on time management. I have come up with this short strategy. Hope you understood what kind of strategy that you need to follow for 2027. Is it clear? So guys, target year 2027 UPSC IAS English Resolution GS Foundation batch. Okay, it's a resolution plus. So batch is available in English, that is bilingual. Hindi plus English. Separate batch for Hindi. And the most important aspect, a separate batch completely for English medium aspirants. Because English medium aspirants precisely face problem with the language here. Like on YouTube, many of the sessions are available in bilingual. On the platforms of different, apps, there is majorly more emphasis on bilingual. Very less emphasis is given on English language. StudyIQ IAS English has come up with core batches on English language. You can visit the website of StudyIQ IAS. There you will get the features of all the batches. Like as a part of 2027 program, what all things would be covered. And the batches are starting on 10th of September 2025. The price is affordable, that is 31,999. And in that case, to avail the benefits of the batches, you can use the code that is flashing on your screen, Alok Live. I repeat the code, Alok Live. Hope the video was fruitful. Hope the video will help you out in some or the other manner. Okay guys, with this, I'll stop my words for today. Thank you.